I think we're streaming finally. Let's take a look.
Stream. And it looks like.
Yeah.
Hey, now we finally get you. It really is.
We are streaming. Sweet. So this is Edward with Sword and Fortress, and I am joined by the mini fortresses. Got Sword and Fortress Jr. and Mrs. Sword and Fortress Jr. And she does not like that name. We'll have to figure out a different nickname. But VMA is here and JRA is here. So we don't say your full name because it's online and there's people out there. Okay? Oh, you can get over it. Okay. And so we're continuing on to the next chapter of Dragon Eclipse, and they're going to be helping me. Oh, Miss Unicorn. Okay. So we got Miss Unicorn.
And Mr. Pikachu.
And Mr. Pikachu. Well, we got to be careful with that. That's trademark. All right, and here is our world map that we uncovered at the end of the last session. We've already explored these 3 tiles. And now we've got Shadow of the Dragon, which starts off on B0. So let's go ahead and open this up.
And find B0.
Yeah, you're going to help me. Don't worry.
No.
Okay, here we go. The shadow in the sky heads towards Krerberg, and you try to ignore the growing fear in your heart. If that thing is really a dragon, it will attack the city. Or is it here because some dire danger? The tremor, perhaps. You shake your head, the thoughts off. You shake the thoughts off and take a deep breath. You're exhausted. What if you saw the shadow of a bird flock crossed over the cloud? No, you're not mistaken. It must have been a dragon. The forest is tranquil, as if unsure what awaits. No bird songs, no animal prowls, no mistlings let out their distant cries. Suddenly the trees bend under a mighty gale striking the hill, which throws you to your knees. The chaos, the noise, it all makes the day even more surreal. You glance at your Golomo, who guards your other companion with its arms. The bond is already strong, although it's only a couple hours old. Hint, combat. Attacks that target multiple opponents might be useful. This is the last chance to change your starting companion, who will assist you for the rest of the game. Okay, we're going to keep that fine. In a 2-player game, you cannot change the starting companions, as you already have both of them unlocked. We're good with that. Note, when playing solo, you have no other choice than to take the Golomo and the starting misling. Perform deck construction. You can use all the cards from the starting deck, your miscellaneous action cards, and all the cards unlocked. Remember, you'll need to create...
And
Yep.
welcome to the stream, my mom.
Alright, Hermione.
There it is.
That sounded like the start of a song. Maybe I'll have to make one. Yeah, maybe.
I don't hear it.
Awaits in Prayerburg.
What was that?
That was Aurelius.
Our friend.
I don't know, Sage. It's going to be interesting. Alright. So, hold on, because I need to read this.
Prayerburg's mysteries are more pressing than song inspirations. The intersection of creativity and strategy is where true mastery lies, my friend.
Alright, we are going to try and fix... Oh, it's gone again. We're going to try and fix it to where Sage doesn't keep getting interrupted by me. Okay, good to know. Let me see. I've got her...
Technical difficulties are a test of patience, my friend.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, so we've got to do deck construction, and that's something that I have been trying to figure out to make sure.
Let us proceed with caution. The shadows in Prayer Berg will not illuminate themselves.
I am going to read, but we're going to solve some technical difficulties while we're streaming, because why not?
Difficulties. We could still stream.
I might be asking for trouble trying to do that. Yep, I'm just going to let it be.
Okay.
And we'll try and fix it later. Okay, so back to what I was talking about, deck construction. So according to the rule book, let's see, take all the cards. Alright, so deck may only consist of action cards. You must consist of 16 cards. Alright, so let's actually take a look and build our deck.
Okay. That's still
So
16.
here, we'll lay out some stuff. So we're going to want to keep as many of the Unalesca cards as possible, because they're specific to her.
Of course.
Alright. So, and you can only have 6, I think. Let's double check. Sage, what do you think? What should we focus this deck to be?
Did you lose her? Nope. You still got her.
Sage, are you there?
Sagey. Can you hear me? Can you hear us?
Sage, can you hear me? Because this wouldn't be a normal stream without us having some type of technical difficulty. Alright, well, I'm waiting for that to load. Minimum of 3, maximum of 6 specific cards. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's perfect. Now we just need 10 more cards. Now we did unlock some new cards with that booster pack. We've got these two, the Undying Light. So we're going to add those 2 in for sure. So that brings us up to 8 cards. Well, this is going to be the nice thing, because we're going to be having VMA and JRA helping me out. Sorry, I forgot what you wanted to be called. I'm old. My mind slips. What do you want to be called?
Miss Unicorn, remember?
Miss Unicorn.
And Mr.
We can't do that one because that's trademarked. All right.
We can do Mr. Captain or Mr.
You're going to be Mr. Galomo for the moment, because that's the second Missling we've unlocked. Okay. What did I say about... If you're bored, head downstairs. It's okay. I know, this is the boring part. I'm sorry.
We gotta get Aurelius back in the...
Yep, we're trying to get Aurelius back in.
I'm just trying...
It looks like AI Leisha's website is acting up. we'll go through that book in a second, but we got to do deck construction first. I know, it's the most boring thing there is. Deck construction. Okay.
Well, we're ready for that. Okay, what is going on?
All right. So I think we should have an A card somewhere in here too. Because I could have sworn we unlocked an advanced card.
What's the advanced card?
But I could be wrong.
I hope really this catches up. Well, where is she anyways?
No, that's fine. Okay. So I think we're definitely going to want Primal Shot to keep us with some range.
Attacks.
We're going to get offensive. Then we're going to... Did we already see the one that said move, move? So I think that was our advanced card.
And it's moving.
Oh, swiftness. There it is. There's our advanced card. I'm going to want to add that in there. So now we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need 5 more cards. Let's go and do Pummel, Focus. Do Blink, Hit and Run, and Guardian Stance, just to be on the safe side. Okay, your tablet, little one, over here. Here you go. Tablet. Go take it to mommy.
Aurelius.
Okay.
What dragon did you think you were going to take? That was Emily that tried over.
It's okay. All right. We're going to pull these cards out of their sleeves, or try to. No, you can't have that. That's the camera we're using.
Camera.
All right, let's see if Aurelius is back up and running.
Aurelius. Or that just pops up.
Hey, Sage, are you finally back with us?
You gotta have fun with the AI. It looks like it adds up.
Sage, you there?
I think she stopped playing. I think she stopped playing.
Okay, Emily, be careful.
Oh, he's back. She's back.
She is back. All right, so that is the Lunanesca deck. Then we're going to go ahead and put these cards back. She's there, I think.
Okay. I got
Yes.
Okay.
All right, now we need to build the Galomo deck. Unless you want to use Mommy's cards. Do you want to use Mommy's deck?
What's Mommy's deck?
Well, Mommy lets you use her deck.
The deck? I like that. Okay. What? I would use her deck. I want a deck. My deck. Daddy, I want a deck. I want a deck.
That's Galamix. Here's Galomo.
My turn.
Here, do you want?
Can I get this?
Yes, we will eventually build you a deck too. This guy. That's Golomo.
No.
Do you want to play as him?
Yeah.
Or do you want to play as Mommy's shadow guy?
Yeah,
Here, hold on. If you want to play as Mommy's shadow guy, he looks like
That's a shadow.
Shade Claw.
Shade off.
Yep.
But can I do another one? There are more decks than I thought.
No. We haven't unlocked the rest of them. So you can either be the Golomo or you can be the Shade guy. Which one do you want to be? Okay. He's going to be the Shade guy.
Yeah, okay. There it is. You got it. Can I look at the book now?
No love. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That is weird. Should be 16 in there.
Maybe some just got lost. Okay, I just missed it, I guess. So really, a stew.
Hey, please don't touch, little one.
Aurelius, do you? Did you hear me? Aurelius, can you hear me?
Okay, maybe we're missing a card already. That would be sad. Let me look at another young one. Okay, please don't touch the keyboard.
Okay. 1, 2.
Yeah, there's 6 on that one.
Okay.
Alright, sorry. Technical difficulties upon technical difficulties, because why not?
Why not? Now that's.
This is Mommy's deck. Jaren doesn't even have a deck yet. So relax. Breathe. Alright, so we've got our 2 decks built. Okay. So now we take a look at what we do next. Go to script B1. Look at that dragon.
might be a great dragon.
The big dragon that we saw overflying.
I think it's gonna be a
Okay.
great dragon.
Do you want to read it?
I think
There you go. Start us off.
it really is. I think it's. It really is.
What?
I think it's gonna be not good at reading.
Okay. Well, give me a second.
It's gonna be a great dragon. I think it's gonna be a great dragon.
All right. Your mislings shift uneasily. They are on the verge of breaking into a run, unsure if they should follow their instincts or stay with you. Several wild Galomos crawl from the ruins, looking longingly into the distance where the shadow disappeared. Some even head there while others remain, still lured by the glowing stones buried within the ruins. You stand enveloped by the noise of the forest.
Mommy,
Yeah.
Mommy,
Yep.
Mommy is cheering you on.
Yep.
You can do it, Miss Unicorn. I believe in you.
Yep.
She believes I can read?
Yep. You stand enveloped by the noise of the forest. You must return to the city before dawn. But first you must decide what to do about the Galomos. Do we leave the Galomos in peace? You're uncertain if they could be the source of the tremors? Or do we startle them with the help of your Galomo? You're sure they are a threat, and you cannot allow them to cause any more troubles. Which one should we do? Should we leave them in peace or startle them?
Startle them.
Miss Unicorn, it's up to you. What do we do?
I think we should.
Should we startle them or leave them alone?
Leave them alone.
You want to leave them alone?
Yeah.
Okay, go to script B9. You shake your head. Those few Galomos couldn't possibly be responsible for the quakes, as most of them bury themselves in the moss and brambles for the night. The rest curiously examine the buried ruins. Yep, that is a heart. Okay, go to script B2.
Script B2?
The trees dance wildly in the wind, branches snapping loudly. You stumble through this mayhem. Your only beacon, the faint lights in the distance. To make matters worse, flocks of mistlings keep charging past you. Trying to give a wide berth to a pack of fire beasts, you leave your path and fall into a shallow marsh. Suddenly, you realize you are one step away from a nest of furples. They are notorious for their fierceness in defending their territory. You spot one of them, a creature with a flat snout, squinty little eyes, and nasty-looking yellow spikes crowning its head. Dun dun dun. We now start combat. Combat.
It really is. You better be
Sage, are you ready for combat?
Sage. Oh, combat is going crazy. Leave the beast. The terrors might be as simple a large as this.
Okay, so we're going to remove this stuff out of camera view. We need map number 5.
Number 5. And we might need more than 8. Yeah. So Sage.
But it's coming through my mic around my lapel. So if you want to talk to Sage, you got to be next to me.
Looks like we have some battles to take on.
All right, so since we are playing the 2-player version, we've got this one. We're going to zoom out a little bit.
I'm ready for doing my share.
Okay. And then map 5.
What? There's not even a big
Oh, sorry, map 5. And then we need arena card 13.
Arena card 13?
Yep, arena card 13.
What's arena card 13? 2. Ooh, those are like monster cards?
And we got our enemy attacking. So that's enemy attack single player. There's some more secret cards. Here are our 2-player attack cards. Major corruption, because we're playing 2-player,
Major corruption
is imminent.
Okay. That's weird. Where is the monster card?
Alright, then we need the arena card.
13. I'll look at it.
Arena card 13, Windfall. Set up, place a fallen tree in each batless space except for the ones in the middle. Rules. You may treat a falling tree as an opponent for the purpose of attacks and dealing damage. When a fallen tree gains at least 1, discard it. You and the enemy can't move or be in place with the fallen tree. Dun dun dun. Okay. So there is our arena card.
And we need this guy.
Okay, then we're going to take on a Furple. I have no idea what a Furple is. Let's find out what a Furple is.
Purple.
I wonder why we can't hear Aurelius.
Maybe she left. Maybe
Consider the symbols of light and darkness as you weigh your combat options. That's a good thing. We're playing a light and dark deck.
Maybe we're playing around that deck.
No, she's there, but we're just continuing to experience technical difficulties because it would not be a Sword and Fortress stream without him.
That's a whole lot of technical difficulties.
Alright, we've got our Furple.
Rock.
Alright, we need 68,
68.
69, and 70. Alright, here is what a Furple looks like. And one of these days we'll actually paint these minis and make them look like it.
I want to look. See?
So there is the Furple.
The purple is a water guy that just doesn't care.
Yeah, alright. And then it is special ability 2. That's not good. That's going to hurt.
What? What do you mean?
Okay, then it needs 3 pyramids.
3 pyramids? Look.
So 3 pyramids, 2 of those spiky things, and 2 squares.
Purple. It's like the date.
Alright. So that's its attack deck. Its special ability. The opponent discards 1 energy for each puddle within range 2 of them. For each energy discarded this way, deal 1 damage. Oh, that is going to be brutal. Okay. Now to tame it, you've got to have the Furple at 5 health or less. You've got to have end your turn with at least 8 energy. Oh, man. Show off. Deal at least 1 damage to Furple when there are no fallen trees in the arena. Oh, that's going to suck. We got to take out a lot of trees. I was planning on just ignoring them.
But the purples just don't care.
Yep, the purple just does not care. So we're going to need to take out that one, and that one. Yep. You're welcome. Okay, now I think, because it did say, set up a fallen tree as the opponent for the purpose of attacks in each space except for the ones in the middle.
Except for the ones in the middle?
So I'm guessing that one is the one they're talking about. So we're going to pull that one. Okay.
That one's out.
That one is out.
See you, Raggedy.
All right, let's find the purple miniature. Purple.
How much are they?
All right, here's the Lunanesca. Here is the Shadow Claw.
Young Shadow Claw.
And I think that's the purple. Yep, that's the purple.
Purple.
So it looks like it's got a coconut for a body.
Coconuts.
So this is the thing we're facing.
Oh,
Cute
yeah.
little coconut from hell.
Yeah.
So that's going to go right here. Then we've got Mr. Sword and Fortress Jr. for the moment until he comes up with a name besides a trademark thing. He's going to go right here. The young Lunesca. You go right here. So you two are both running Mommy's creature.
Ooh, baby. I like that show with those ears.
Okay, then you can help me. Sir Sword. Mom nominates your new name as Sir Sword.
Can I have my deck?
Okay, so there's your deck starting.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Shuffle these up.
I spotted a snake right here. What is that for? Ow.
All right. There is the enemy deck. All right, so
Purple.
So with this, the Furple has 35 health, plus 1 attack, plus 1 special defense. That's not good because I do a lot of damage for 1 special defense. That's my main thing is the special attack. So this will be interesting. Okay, my cards start off. We've got Brilliance, Undying Light, Brilliance again, and Focus. That's actually pretty good.
Can I come on?
Sir Sword, Sir Creeper, Sir Son of Edward. Okay, quiet. Grandpa is trying to sleep. Okay, flip them and line them up.
Okay, so I have this. Let's attack. Power of Flesh. Turbot. Stand for you guys.
All right, so there's your stuff.
Okay. What is this?
Right here. All right, so
this thing can make me spawn one guy.
yeah,
Shadow.
yeah, it'll be crazy. All right, I need to double check.
Or I just read.
All right, so we're gonna start off with me having the taunt token. We're actually gonna follow the rules this time. So we're gonna put that there.
Can I go potty?
Yep, go. All right. And then we'll set up his little thing over here.
Daddy, there's a snake on your foot.
Yep. Oh, wow. That Shade Claw's special abilities are insane.
Insane? Super insane.
Yeah.
Wait a sec. What's going on?
Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start off with focus. Oh, no. We don't want to do that one yet. We need something else. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do brilliance in the third slot. So we're going to get ourselves 2 energy.
You must have 8 energy.
And gain 1 bright. So we've got 1 brightness. We didn't have the energy to spend on the other stuff. Move, then deal 2 damage in range 2. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do 2 damage to her right off the bat. Unfortunately, because of the enhancement from the corruption, it's only actually going to do 1 damage. Because they have 1 defense. 1 special defense. So there we go. We've done 1 out of the 35 damage that needs to be done. And then we're going to shuffle all that over and then do that. Okay, Jaren, it is your turn.
There are 2 things I kind of want to do. These 2.
All right, but you got to choose 1 card at a time.
I'll take the.
No, now I'm not on. All right. Y'all will just have to let me know whether or not I was on mute for that whole attack. Okay.
I'm going to use power of. Okay. Gain up 4 attack and place 1 shadow out of me.
Okay. Are you sure you want to take damage? Yeah, so that says you gain 4 damage, but you get to put a shadow out. It's a good plan. You're good.
Yeah.
I was just checking with you. All right.
This is just like that Play-Doh game.
Yep, this is very similar to the Play-Doh game. Okay, so the big thing, bud, is you need to make sure that you don't take too much damage.
Okay.
Because if you die, we both die. It's game over. Okay, then what does it do? Allows you to put a shadow in range 2.
Range 2?
Yep.
Dash?
All right. Okay, I see how your guy goes. Your guy runs around, puts shadows, and then as you build up energy, those shadows can go and do damage. All right, so you're putting your range 2.
Sure.
So where do you want to put it? You want to put it right there on him?
Yep.
Okay. And then gain up to 4. Oh. So you can only have 2 shadows out, so you're only going to take 2 damage. And you're going to place another shadow.
What is going on today?
So where do you want to put that shadow?
How about we put it right next to him right there?
There you go. All right. Here's your 2 energy that you got from playing that card.
Thank you.
Okay, then we slide this card over. We flip.
Oh, what is it?
All right, Aurelius, what are you saying since we can't hear you? Place the shadows near the falling trees to harness their dynamic obstacle nature. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Have the shadows go after the trees so we can tame them.
Okay. So,
I don't know, though.
can I rechange it?
What hurts? Is it on the bottom of your mouth or top of your mouth? Yep, you got a brush right there and start taking care of your teeth. Okay. So now, unfortunately, it is now the Furple's turn. Okay. And it is going to triangle. Rush, rush, attack with Pierce 2. Oh, man. Okay, well, I'm the one that's been taunted, so it's too small for me to try and get a good picture of it. But I can show you images of what a Kinkersaur looks like later. Okay. And Pierce 2. Jeebus. This is going to be really bad, bud. We might have bitten off more than we can chew already. Because it's just going to straight up do damage. Okay, it can do 2 attack. It's going after me. I don't have any armor anymore because it's got Pierce 2. Yep, me and you. So we just took 2 damage.
That's it.
Yep.
My shadows are covered for you, little.
Okay. And then it can retreat 1. So it's going to head this way.
Oh, yeah? Well, my shadows are going to follow you.
Actually, it's going to go this way because it doesn't want to be blocked by the tree.
Or
Okay.
blocked by one of my shadows right next to it.
Yep. All right, so on our turn, I think we should do probably another Brilliance. What do you think?
Or you should do the light, dying light, just to help you get even more points. Do that. I'm going to do the embedded light. Shadow Claw. 2 Shadow Claws. The undying shadow light.
You want to do the Undying Light?
Yeah. What does that mean?
Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we'll do the Undying Light, reshuffle your deck.
Okay.
So I think...
They have 1 health. So, if I put one of my shadows there.
Okay.
Can we do a different medicine for my Kinkersaur?
We'll see. Reshuffle your deck. Do not discard your upgrades.
Do not discard.
I don't know what that means.
That means your upgrade.
And then trigger. So we're going to leave this out. I'm assuming you... Yeah. I don't know.
Trigger somebody else. Like that purple that just said.
And then with the trigger, we're going to go ahead and do Brilliance. So we're not going to move. So we got 2 energy. We're going to spend it, get 2 energy back. And this time we're going to get 2 radiances. Because we need to start really doing some damage. So we are up to 3 radiances. And then we are going to deal 1 damage to the Furple because they've got that 1 armor.
Still.
Yeah, this is rough because they've got 1 armor either which way.
Plus it adds up to their attack.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
It looks like you got it there. Away from the wall.
Okay, we're going to test something to show Miss Unicorn what happens when you turn out the lights. So go walk over by the computer. All right, here we go. See, you can't see the game anymore.
I can see it.
Just
because
barely.
Of the light.
But you can't see it on camera. So we need the light on. Okay, go please.
And it looks like my shadows and shadow claws can do some healing.
Yeah, all right, so big guy, it is your turn.
My turn on that. Let's see how we look up here. Okay, rise up closer. Let's see.
Yeah, let me see the card for a second. Okay, so you might want to hold off on this one.
Yeah. Why?
Because you need to get some energy so you can do some cool stuff. So I would say do this one.
Yeah. Let's do this. Gain 2 defense.
Yep. And then you're going to gain 4 energy.
Well. And how? Wait a second. 4 energy.
Because you gain 3 from the card plus 1 for defense.
I have to get 2 more to get 8.
Yeah. What happens at 8?
If I destroy all the trees and get him to 5 health, I could get him.
So what I'm thinking is you can save up to do that.
What?
So like you could do 4 energy to do 3 damage. Each shadow does 3 damage. Or you can do save up to 10 energy, move and attack, discard all shadows from the arena. For each shadow discarded this way, move and attack. So you could do a whole bunch of attacks. So save up towards till you get 10.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Or do
so you've got plus 2 defense in case they attack. And since you didn't attack them, I am stuck with the taunt. But that's okay. All right. So it is their turn. So we're going to slide this over.
Let's see what they got.
Oh, it is going towards the other. All right. So square. Place 1 puddle within range 1 of the opponent.
Puddle.
Yep. So they're going to be placing this right here. Attack and retreat. Well, so it can't attack, but it's going to retreat. And it can move 2. So it's going to come over here. And then the special ability kicks off. The opponent discards 1 for each puddle within range 2 of them. For each discarded this way, deal 1 damage. So we both have to discard an energy. And then you take 1 damage each. So I don't have defense against that. You don't have defense against that. So we both take 1 damage. That's irritating. Okay.
I have 2 defense. I'll get it
All
out
right.
here.
So on my turn, so these go to their discard. On my turn, I'm going to do focus.
Focus.
So that's going to give me 3 energy.
Of course you need 3 energy. You're running low.
And now I'm going to move. So I can move 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2.
Go by
Get
my
right
shadow?
there. Yep. And then I can discard another card. I'm going to go ahead and discard my Guardian Stance. And so we're going to move like that. We got Light Vortex.
And another light vortex.
Yep.
And that gives you 2 defense and gets 1 energy.
Alright, so it is now your turn, sir.
Let's check what we can do.
You might want to do the move as well. The focus as well. Because you need to get up close to attack. So how far can you move? You can move 3. So 1, 2, 3. Or do you want to be right there?
Right there.
Okay. So you go there, then you can discard another card. I would say discard that. We don't need you to do a desperate attack yet. Okay, then go to bed. It's okay. It's okay. Are you okay, bud?
I have gas pills.
Okay. So then we're going to slide that over. Do that.
Oh.
Do that.
Well.
And then you do gain 1 energy. Okay, so that unfortunately ends Mr. Sword's turn. So now it is this little funky thing's turn, the Furple. And it is the spear towards the taunted one. That's still me. Place 1 puddle in the space furthest from the opponent. Blink to that space. Heal 2. Are you serious? So that's going to go there. He's going to teleport to it. And he's going to heal 2. So he's now no damage and all the way off to the other side. That is ridiculous. Oh. All right. So oh yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do on my turn is we're going to do Light Vortex. We're going to get 2 energy to do it. And then basically we'll take the 2 energy that I had previously to get me 2 more. So I am up to my full 5 brilliance. And we'll slide that over. And we got pummels. All right, let's see what Aurelius says. Yeah, I'll come talk to you about it here in a little bit, Mrs. Sword and Fortress. Use focus to gain energy, then move and attack with a strong card. No, it's a great idea, especially with where this guy is just able to bounce around and heal himself. That's going to be a royal pain. So, Mr. Sword, he's our heavy hitter. I'm going to need him to be able to get close. So,
Not this time, you.
okay, so it is your turn, bud.
Okay.
So, Alright. So, unfortunately, big guy, I think
Okay.
unfortunately, what you're probably going to need to do, your cards are set up great to pummel him, and then he moved. So I tell you what, here's what I'd say. Do this so you can get 3 energy.
Okay. Get that.
And you really can't do anything, that's fine.
Just add that.
So there's that.
Add 2.
2 more. Okay, so go ahead and spend 1 energy
Yeah.
to do this. Move each shadow by up to 2 spaces. So do this. Go 1, 2, 1, 2.
So you can get off your.
Yep, so your shadows can chase them, and then we get ready to attack them. Okay. And unfortunately, that is it for your turn.
What is that?
Leap. So blink 2. That'll come in handy too. Alright, his turn. We get another one of these. Place a puddle in the space furthest from the opponent. Blink to it. Well, he's already the furthest from me, so I guess we'll just put it here. And he'll blink to it. He's already at full health, so it doesn't matter. And then his special attack. Each opponent discards 1 for a puddle within range 2 of them. You are safe. I unfortunately am not, so I'm going to do that. And then I get dealt 1 damage.
You're getting beat up by him.
I am getting beat up by him.
I'm not gonna get beat up.
Okay.
I'm gonna be beat up. I'm gonna beat up him first.
Yep. So, here's what we are going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do another of the Undying Light. Shuffle the deck. I'm assuming that means putting my discards back in there. Besides that, I'm going to have to check the app. In fact, we could actually do that now since they have the app as towards what reshuffle your deck means. And then we're going to trigger. So first, that's going to give us 3 energy for doing that. And then we'll go ahead and just trigger the attack because we can't really do anything. That's fine because that slides that over. We got that. We got that. Okay. And then let's check the app real quick. What does it say about reshuffle deck?
What do you mean? Reshuffle deck.
Alright, Dragon Eclipse. What does reshuffle deck mean?
Just reshuffle.
And apparently it's too early in the game development for it to know. So I'm just going to say it means you shuffle in the discards. So yeah, we're just going to go with that. Okay, and then as a bonus action, I am going to do my ultimate. Fading Light, deal 1 damage in any range for each brightness you have. Discard 1 brightness. So I'm going to remove 1 brightness, but we are going to do 5 damage, reduce down to 4, and make this guy start to feel the pain.
Yeah, take that.
Okay. then that still gives me the taunt token. So it is your turn, sir.
My turn, yeah.
Okay. Alright, and then what do we need to do? Deals 3 damage in range 1. Alright. So
I have 8.
So spend 1 energy
Yeah.
to move your shadows 2 spaces. So 1, 2, 1, 2.
And can I catch leap?
Then, yep, go ahead and do leap. So you can move 2 spaces,
2 spaces.
and you get an energy back.
Yahoo!
Okay. Where do you want to go? 2 spaces. You can go here, 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 here.
I would not be next to the portal. So, if I go here, I'm still free.
Yep. All right, you can keep going there. That's fine. Okay, then here's what I'd recommend. Do this again. Spend 1 energy to get your shadow right there.
Hey, you.
And then next turn you can do 4 energy and do 6 damage.
And take it like, hey, you.
Yep. Okay. Then we were supposed to remove these. Okay, on its turn, it's going to do the square. Place 1 puddle within range 1 of me. Oh, no. No, you haven't done damage to it yet. So it's going to place a puddle there. This is bad. Okay, son, please don't pull the cards out. We're probably going to lose this one, to be perfectly honest.
He's just putting piles everywhere.
Yep.
I'm reading this.
All right, on my turn, I think what we're going to end up having to do, because we need to get away from some of these puddles, is we will leap to blink 2. 1, 2. That will get us 2 energy back. Then I'm going to spend 1 energy to dash to move right there.
Oh, so you're doing my shadows.
Yep. Then we've got that card.
I'm just gonna skip.
All right. Okay. Oh, this is just bad, period. Because I'm still within range 2 of everything. Okay, so it's your turn, bud.
I don't think so.
Place 1 shadow. Okay.
So what should I do?
Honestly, we're pretty hurting here. So I would go ahead, do this one.
That's gonna give me damage.
Okay, so play this, and then go ahead and move, because it allows you to move.
2?
You can move 3, so go 1, 2, 3, because then you can destroy that tree, and it gets you out of these guys' range.
So, okay.
Then spend 4.
4. See ya.
One more. To do Vengeful Shadows. Each shadow does 3 damage. Now, unfortunately, that means he gets to block 1 of them each. So really, it only does 4 damage. So we're going to take 1 of those away from there. And put that 5 there. So he's now up to 8. All right. There we go. We're starting to get some. We're starting to see some. We're starting to see some.
I'm starting to destroy something.
Yep, we're starting to put some damage in. Okay, his turn.
I hope he.
Triangle. Rush, rush, attack, retreat 1. So he's going to go here.
Why did he just blocking my shadow?
He's going to attack.
Not this time, you.
So he does 2 damage to me. So that is going to put me at 6.
Don't worry, I'm coming to help you.
I believe it. And then he's going to retreat 1.
Go go back to where he
So that actually puts him on the shadow.
shadow. So that means, if I'm correct, we should put the shadow right
Okay,
here.
now here's the unfortunate thing for me. This is the turn where the special ability kicks off. So I have to discard 1 for each puddle. I'm within range 2 of 2 puddles. So I have to discard 2, and I take 2 damage. Oof.
I'm angry at that.
But you know what? That's okay. That's okay.
I'm angry at that motherfucker.
Okay, relax.
That's me.
Alright, so on my turn, I'm going to do Light Vortex. It's going to give me that. I'm going to gain back 2 energy. And then I attack within range 2. And so I'm going to do 3 damage. So that does 2. That brings this purple
To 10.
to 10.
He's like, what the fuck?
And then, yeah.
I've been WTF by these.
Okay. Alright, and then if I can get some energy, I'll be able to actually do something. Alright, bud, your turn. Dude, do it again. Spend your 4 energy.
Yeah.
And do another 4 damage.
Bring him down to 14.
14. We are almost halfway through this guy.
Then we can catch him.
Yep. Okay, and then what card do you want to use?
What about one of those guys? Oh, looks like we have something.
Okay. And then honestly, just go ahead and burn this card. So you get 3 energy back.
Yep. Thank the gods I play.
And you know what? Actually, you attack, you destroy this tree.
See ya, tree.
So 1 tree down. We just need to get rid of the other one.
And then we can catch him. If we
Okay, then it's their turn. They get triangle. So rush, attack. So he rushes up. Oh, he's supposed to be doing 3 damage this whole time. That's not good. Alright, I take another 3. So that puts me at 11 damage out of 17.
Oh, yeah?
That's bad. Alright. So on my turn, and then he's going to retreat 1 again.
Better retreat back to me.
Okay.
Retreat to me, okay?
Dude, I might have to. Let's.
Getting hard with this guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just punch him in the
All right.
face. And
We're actually going to do exactly what Jaren suggests. We're going to get 2 energy. We're going to do a double move. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. And then hide over there.
That puts us to the test.
Then we've got offensive stance. I'm going to spend my 4 energy as a bonus action to do my special attack. I'm going to lose 1 radiance. And it is going to do 4 damage to that guy because it normally do 5.
Okay.
So that puts him up to 14 plus 4 is 18. He is now up to 18 damage.
What? How much health does he have?
35. So we're at halfway. We got to get him down below 5.
Are you sure? What's all that damage doing to it?
Miss Unicorn. Yeah, Aurelius, you're absolutely right. We do need a miracle.
Yeah. Plus.
And ENA, hi. Miss Unicorn went to bed because she's tired.
She is tired.
Okay, big guy.
My turn.
Your turn. So we needed to slide all this stuff over. Okay.
It looks like it's my new one.
Honestly, do this again so you get energy.
I'm getting more energy,
So
dude.
give yourself 3 energy.
I'm getting more energy, dude.
Okay. And we're going to slide all these over.
Bring out that.
Okay. Then spend 4.
Spend 4?
Yep.
See ya.
And then it's going to get another 4 damage. So 18 takes it to 22.
So what is it at?
So 22 out of 35.
So it equals 22?
Yeah, 18 plus 4. 22.
Does the damage equal that?
So you did 3 damage each, but he's got 1 defense. So it's 2 damage each shadow, which is 4. 4 plus 18 is 22.
Yep.
All right,
How
so
much health does he have?
35. So we got to get him below 30. Or we got to do 30 damage to him. Now here's the unfortunate thing, is we both just earned ourselves an exhausted card. Because we had to reshuffle that. So an exhausted in my discard, or fatigued, a fatigued in your card.
What's a fatigue?
Fatigued is basically just kind of a holder card.
Okay.
Alright, so that slides over, and he does a spear. Place 1 puddle for furthest, which puts that here. He's going to teleport to it. And then he's going to heal 2.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, not what we wanted to see. We don't want to see him healing again. Alright, my turn. I'm going to go ahead and play Primal Shot. Not to do anything, but just to get me the 3 energy I need. And then I will discard 4 energy to do 3 damage. Or, yeah, 3 damage, because it would have been 4. And I'm down to only 3 brilliance, so I need to start doing some brilliant stuff.
Right stuff.
And then we were all out of range of 2 of the puddles, so we didn't have to deal with that. Thank the gods.
Thank all gods.
Alright, how much energy did you have left after you spent 4?
Okay.
No, I don't think you had any energy left. You were out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd recommend just go ahead and burn this card again to get yourself 3 energy. Here's your 3 energy. And then slide all this stuff over. Ungiant another card. That's fine. Okay, on his turn, he does a square. Place a puddle within range 1. So he's got to take this puddle, because he can only have 5, of the opponent. So it'll put it right there. Attack and retreat. So he really can't do anything. He's stuck over there.
There's some shadows.
Yep. But now, unfortunately, there is not a safe spot on this board. He has puddles everywhere.
But if we get that tree down, we might be safe.
Yep.
We gotta stop him from doing all those puddles. Let's get him catched and get all that puddles popped out.
Okay, so
I'm safe.
So on my turn, we're going to go ahead
And just try and get him.
and no. So we'll go ahead and do brilliance. That'll get us 1 brilliance back and 3 energy back. Sliding all this stuff over. And that gives us an undying light. Then on your turn,
I would like to do something.
yep.
Sprint.
Okay. I'd say go ahead and burn this just so you can get more energy.
Get more energy.
So get your 3 energy back. And then spend your 4. Oh, wait, no. Crap. So before you did that, you're going to spend 1 energy to go here. You can move those shadows 2 spaces, then spend 4.
Although what I have left is 1.
That's fine. But you just did another 4 damage,
To take him to.
which puts him at 27
And what's his health?
of 35. So we're almost there. We've almost got it to where we can tame him.
Yeah.
Okay.
What in the hell?
That's the taunt. So actually, you just got the taunt because it's been a while. Okay, so his turn. He's going to go there. And we get a spear. Place a puddle furthest from. So he's just basically going to place that, but he's going to heal 2.
Oh, yeah? You better run because my shadows
Okay,
are
then
everywhere.
unfortunately, that also causes his special ability to tick off. We both lose 1 energy. And you get dealt 1 damage.
But I still have 1 shadow card left.
Yeah, you're doing fine. I'm hurting.
Yeah, because you only have 1 guy.
I know. Okay, on my turn.
So what does the tongue do?
What?
What does this do?
Means you're the one that he might face off on. Or he might target. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and do Guardian Stance, even though... you know what? No. We'll do another Brilliance. Get myself that 5th one. Get me 2 energy back.
But all of them?
And then I will spend all of them, to do 4 damage, which puts him at 29. We only need to do 1 more damage. Excuse me.
Breaking our...
Okay. Your turn.
I would go ahead and do sprint.
Yeah. Go ahead and burn that to get 3 energy back.
Yeah. 3 energy back.
And then I lose that. Okay. So his turn.
He's just...
We get a triangle. He's going to rush, and attack. Then retreat. So he can move 2. So he's going to go 1, 2. 1, 2. He can't attack, and he'll retreat there.
Okay.
So,
Why he wants to target me for some reason.
So on my turn, I'm going to do a Guardian Stance, which is going to give me 3 energy. And then it is your turn, sir.
My turn?
Yep. So we're going to
Let's
slide all these over.
My last card.
Hit and run.
Yeah.
So go ahead and hit Synergy.
Trigger.
That's fine. Go ahead and put it there. Give yourself 3 energy back.
Okay.
Yep, 3 energy. Okay. And then you can trigger. So I would actually trigger this one, just so you get rid of it. I'm going to slide these over. Okay, so here's my master thinking for all this craziness.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get him down to 5 health on my next turn.
And we just got another rest card.
Yep, we just got the fatigue card. So here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, go ahead and spend 1. Move your shadow right here.
Okay. Two shadows.
And then move that shadow there. And actually, your shadows can move 2. So go ahead and move it underneath them. Okay, then on your next turn, go ahead and spend your 4. Attack him and attack the tree. That'll get him below 5 health. I'll push myself up to 8 energy. And then we just got to deal with him 1 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like that plan?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was the end of your turn. So his turn goes here. And we get a triangle. So he's going to rush, and attack. So 1, 2. And you got the taunt. So actually, 1, 2, 1, 2. Can't hit you. So he's going to go right there.
Because I have a hiding place.
Then unfortunately, we're both going to lose 1 energy and take 1 more damage.
Bro, what's going on with us?
Yeah, it's okay, bud.
Hey,
we got
I
this.
still have 1 other good shadow claw.
Okay, so I'm going to do an offensive stance to give myself 3 energy. Slide this stuff over. And then it's your turn. So go ahead.
Wait a second.
Yes. Well, here's what I'm thinking. So go ahead and spend 1 energy to move this shadow there. Then we've got, go ahead and spend your sprint, but don't move unless you want to. But you're pretty safe in that corner.
Yeah.
So give yourself 3 energy.
3 energy back.
And then spend your 4.
See ya.
So that gets rid of the other tree.
See ya.
And that does 2 damage to him, which officially puts him at 31 health. So he has less than 5 health, meaning we have done the first thing needed to tame him.
Now we just need to click that face off.
Okay, so on his turn, he's going to do a square, place a
And he's out.
puddle within range 1, so he's going to do this. It's going to go against you.
And I'm just going to
attack and retreat. He can't, but he's going to go this way.
Oh, that shadow's going to still follow him.
Yep. Okay. So then, it is my turn.
And also we do this.
Yep. So here's what we're going to do. This is going to be fun. We're going to take care of this just on this turn. We're not going to take any more damage, no more fatigue. We got this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my Undying Light
To get 4.
to get 3 more energy. That is going to end my turn, and I now have at least 8 energy.
And we still got
So we got that. Then on your turn, because you've still got 2 energy, go ahead and burn the hit and run.
See ya.
And then burn, that'll give you 3 energy.
5.
And then go ahead and spend 4.
4.
And that will deal 2 damage to him, which completes the requirements. And he's got like 2 health left. Woo! And that immediately ends it because there's no more trees. It's all done. And we've tamed our guy.
Yay.
Yep. All right. End of combat. If we tamed, go to script B11. The Furple's vicious sneer disappears. The mistling allows you to approach the nest, and you ensure there are no cubs here. You show the Furple your interest in teaming up, and it seems eager. A feisty look returns to its eyes. For now, the Furple will be accompanying you from a distance, as you cannot maintain more than 2 strong connections between you and your mistlings. Each mistling that took part in this combat heals half of their damage, rounding up. So you heal 3.
Yeah.
And I heal 6.
So that takes all of those.
No, 7. So that leaves me with 6 health. All right. Place card 71A and 70B in your play area in the Mistling Encyclopedia. So we pulled the Mistling Encyclopedia out. Dun 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 dun. Okay. 71A for the Furple.
I think, yeah, finally found a great, enormous, a big story.
So 71
Da, da, da.
Furple and 70B in our encyclopedia. Furple eyes twinkles with malice as it looks at its enemies from the safety of its fruit armor. So it is a pineapple. He's wearing pineapple as armor.
Where's the
It's worth mentioning that the Furple treats everyone and sometimes also things as its enemies. However, when it miraculously finds somebody to its liking, it could become a trustworthy companion.
As we have finally explored
Yep.
the fourth item.
Okay, place card 68, 72, and 73 behind the party. Put 69 in the removed. So let's see here.
Man.
So that goes there. And then
Don't worry, Child's not really
we've got the Furple now as somebody that we can call on.
to help us.
Yep, as somebody that can help us.
Who's that? And now we can explore here, or here, or here, or here for the exploring.
Okay. Clear the arena and go to script B35. All right, well, actually, at this point in time, we will go ahead and call it a night. We've had a pretty decent combat. We will see what happens next later on. Thanks, Mr. Sword, for helping us. You'll need to come up with a name of your own.
Mr. Creeper could be good for me.
Mr. Creeper? Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining, and we'll see you later.